I feel uncomfortable every single day, but I know it's worth it. I shoot for the long term. I know where I want to be, and I know where I don't want to be. And I know what I can't accept if I want to get there. I can potentially rise up. I can get much stronger than what I am now. There's many possibilities. It's a hard task to completely tap into a greater you. If you want to be bigger and better, you got to be willing to sacrifice something. What is that going to be? Are you willing to completely let go of the old you so you can see a greater you? Everyone's just like, yeah, I can let that go. I can let the old go. I want to feel better. But then when it comes down to it, they want to stay comfortable. It's really easy to get so attached to something. You know something's not good for you. You know that it's not benefiting your future, but you keep on holding on to it. Accept the fact that who you think you were was never the case. It was just a thought of you. It was just a thought of who you felt like you had to be. You felt like you had to be this person. You felt like you had to be addicted to these things. You felt it and you believed it, but you didn't have to believe it. You chose to believe it. There's a lot of things that you choose to believe that isn't necessarily true. You have freedom to choose. Every thought that comes up in your mind, you can choose to entertain one thought, you can choose to entertain the next thought. It's a matter of preference. Preference based on past references. If something happens and you think a certain way over and over and over again for 5 years, of course you're gonna continue to go back to that thought pattern. Of course you're gonna be against thinking differently, because this is a whole different world for you. If you're starting to think better about yourself, if you're starting to not feel insecure, you're gonna start to have some questions. You're gonna be like, nah, I gotta feel bad, bro. I can't live like this. Nah, there's definitely something for me to be insecure about. That's how you start thinking. You feel like you have to keep on being insecure, depressed, sad and lonely. You think that, but that doesn't have to be your story. That doesn't have to be your life. Your life can be anything you want it to be right now. Why choose that? How about you commit to thinking differently so you don't have to see yourself continuously go down a hole? Save yourself the pain by going through the pain now that change makes you go through. Who wants to live into their 60 and then finally want to change? There's nothing wrong with anyone that lives that old and decides to change. But I'm sure if they chose to change earlier, they would be more pleased with themselves. They'd be more pleased with the life that they live, because who knows how long you have here to live. So what's the best thing that you can do? You can decide to change now. Decide to do it now. Do it for you. Don't think about what anybody else is doing. Don't think about what type of decision they could have made. Just think about what you can do right now. What decisions can you make for you to create a better life for you, so you can be out of your head, so you can finally understand that this game that you've been playing has been you against you.